under the... It's clean, but it's still clutter. Oh. Oh. There you go. Hello, Georgina. Hello, Andy. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Vinny. Hello, John. Hello, Roger. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Elias. Hello, Lynn Hungerford. Hello, Migsty. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Susan. Oh, my eyes feel a little better today. Hello, Mike. In all caps. Hello, Melgo. Melgo 67. I've missed you, Melgo 67. Hello, Wild Freck. Hello, user. Hello, CB. Maybe it's going to be a quiet morning, and sometimes quiet mornings are okay. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Monday morning. It is May 8th. It is, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's 5:52 or so, maybe 5:53. I'm using an old-fashioned watch where you had to know how to tell time. I wonder if the average kid knows how to read a clock these days. Or if it's not digital, are they going, what the heck am I looking at? Is this some foreign language? It's like cursive, a lost art. My writing could never really be considered an art. It was more of a, I don't know, sloppy best I could do. I got shaky hands. I get writer's cramp. When you get writing a lot and your hands get tired. I think I held the pencil too tired. And I think I needed to, loosen up a little bit. But anyway, happy Monday. This is a little show I have been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. And sometimes I get talking and I forget to do the show. I just forget that it's all about the presentation, the fireworks, the excitement, I don't know. the bells, the whistles, the bows. I don't know what I'm talking about. Because it's Monday morning. And I'm up early on this Monday morning because I gotta be. Because I gotta be at work here in an hour and 6. I get to be at work here in an hour and 6 minutes. And before I do that, for those that have been watching a while, you guys know that it's a show not only about me talking and sharing some experiences and sharing a little bit about life and a little bit about ambiance and a little bit about the ups and downs that we all have. You know, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. Seems like a good thing to base a show upon. So many people drink coffee in the morning. It didn't really plan. I never planned or thought whatever it'd be a show, but it kind of became one. The audience grows. I have fun. I sip coffee. I talk to my phone. And I think coffee is a good way to bring us together. We can be brought together by a variety of things: sports, religion, alcohol. Today, in the mornings, I bring us together with coffee. But anyway, with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me this morning, and I am so excited to take my first sip on this Monday morning. My only hope at this moment, because I think it's important we live in the moment. We don't get too far ahead and we don't look too far back. My only hope at this moment is that you too have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you. Because I'm so excited to take my first sip. Cheers to us. last one burned my lip a little bit, but it kind of hurt so good. Somebody said they need a TikTok dad. I will adopt you here on TikTok. I'll adopt you on all my social media platforms. Look me up. Look up Coffee with Ken everywhere, and you can be my you can be my child, my son or my daughter, my social media son or daughter. I have real ones. I don't need any more real ones. I have 4. They're my loves, the loves of my life. I had a great weekend. For those that are new to the show, I was a realtor for 17 years, and I live in Naperville, Illinois, which is a great town, about 145,000 people, just west of Chicago, Illinois. And I was a realtor for 17 years. I think I struggled with it. I did fairly okay, enough to pay the bills usually, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. And I didn't feel I found who I was supposed to be, or I didn't feel I could be who I wanted to be, or I just didn't feel like I fit the suit of a real estate agent. And I left it at the beginning of the year, and I'm currently working at a local super target and have learned a lot of lessons there, learned a lot about myself, learned a lot about, I'm rebuilding a lot of things in life, as I'm also recently divorced. And working hard and working every day and working on a schedule has taught me things, and working with people has taught me things. And it's been a blessing to me finding this job to teach me so many things. And I don't know what my point was, but I'm going to be working in about an hour and 3 minutes. I don't know what my point was at all. I don't know what my point. When I don't have a point or I don't know what I'm talking about, I usually like to sip my coffee. As I was going through my morning, I chuckled because I have a frequent watcher. There he is, RJ. You're perfect timing. A frequent watcher, RJ. Probably my biggest supporter, one of my biggest supporters. I got several people that watch from around, I don't know, that hang on what coffee I'm drinking. And RJ, what coffee do you think it will be? I know what kind of coffee you think it will be because you watch regularly. Usually Monday mornings are hard. Oh, I know what I was talking about my weekend. I'll get back to it. I'll get back to the weekend. Remind me about the weekend. That's what I was chuckling about. As I was making my coffee, I go, Monday morning, I usually drink the Sumatra. Today I'm going to drink the Cinnamon Dolce. Oh yeah, I'm going to drink the Cinnamon Dolce. And as I'm pouring the coffee grounds into the Mr. Coffee, I get an evil chuckle. Whoa, RJ will be surprised. He will think it's the Sumatra, because I bet he knows my Monday morning coffee is usually Sumatra. Today, it is the Cinnamon Dolce. And let me tell you, it's delicious. Back to my weekend, my children, and my loves of my life. I have 4 beautiful kids, 2 older girls, 17 and 14. 2 little babies, a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old who's almost 7 months. It's weird how as the calendar keeps flipping, they keep getting a little older and a little bigger and a little smarter and have more skills. And it's interesting having 4 kids at age 17 to 7 months. And just watching the differences as they age and their personality as they grow, their needs for dad, because their needs change dramatically. I'm twice divorced. My first wife lives about, 15 miles from here with my 2 beautiful daughters. That one is almost graduating 8th grade. One's going into her senior year in high school. My second wife lives about 5 miles from here, maybe 6. And has kids of her own, and has it's funny, I go by the house and she's got a dog and she's got a couple cats and she's got a bunch of kids and their friends are all over. She's got a beautiful yard and she's gardening, and some of me longs for it, some of me does not. Some of me does not want to, I don't know. Somebody asked him, hey, Somebody asked, I think Joe Burrows plays quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. I'm not sure, but I think I got a regular. Uh, I watched RJ. I watched your band commercials. RJ, who's my frequent watcher, who knows the type of coffee I drink, um, has been posting a lot of band commercials, and they're good commercials. They're commercials from the past. For a long time, he was posting commercials from the '90s. He was born, I think, in the late '80s, and it's interesting because we're all different age. I mean, somebody's my age, but RJ's, you know, somebody that was, I don't know, 18 years younger than me or something like that. And his experiences and his memories of childhood and his nostalgia is just different than mine. So when he posts commercials, they're from the 90s. And I don't remember a lot of the commercials he's posting because at that time I was in my mid to 20s to late 20s. And I was working and I was going out to bars and I was chasing women and I was gambling at casinos. And I wasn't spending so much time in front of the TV. And if you go, 10 years prior, 15 years prior, that's where my sweet spot for nostalgia and nostalgic commercials are. And where I can almost, see if I search up a commercial on YouTube, it'll almost bring a tear to my eye. Just remembering being a kid and like Life cereal and Mikey Likes It. And I bet you most people, anyone under 30 years old out there probably doesn't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about Mikey Likes It. But if you're 45 or older, you're going, oh, Life cereal. And it shows you brandings and commercials work. It's interesting I bring up commercials. I had not a job offer, a commercial offer. A guy has a small business here in the Chicago area. I think it's an online business, but I think he really wants to tap the Chicago market. And he wants me to do do his commercial for him, and he's going to pay me, and it'd be fun. And I don't know when I'm going to have time to do it because I'm going to need to learn the script. It's a little longer than I think would be ideal for me to have to memorize. And I as soon as he suggested it, I started picturing ways it could be shot, scenes I'd like to shoot it in, and started getting excited and thinking it'd be fun. And reason number 10 for me to do it would be I could use a little bit of money, and it's not a lot of money. It's just a kind of an amateur gig, but I guess as soon as you're paid, it becomes a professional gig. But I think it'd be a lot of fun for me. I think it'd be good experience, and I think the better I did the commercial, not only would it be good for him, but I think it would be good for me, kind of highlighting what I can do in a marketing perspective. Because I like marketing, I like business, I like finance. It's funny, I stock shelves currently. But while I'm doing that, while I'm putting the Life cereal in its spot, I am thinking bigger thoughts and ways we can improve the world, ways we can improve the store I'm working at, ways I can improve my life, ways, I don't know, RJ can grow his audience here on TikTok. And that's what's really nice about the job that I'm doing right now. It gives me time to ponder some things, but in a slower way because I'm feeling accomplished as I go about my day and I'm productive and what have you. But it also gives me some time to reflect and think about things and what have you. But it also, and one of the things it's taught me, and I've talked about this a lot, is how much I enjoy working with people and how good I am with people, to be honest with you. I think it's okay to say when you're good at something, and I'm really good at working with people. People that come through my aisle at the store seem to like me. My bosses seem to like me. My co-workers seem to like me. And I have an ability to connect with them. And I'd like to pursue that in some fashion in whatever I do in my next step. And a lot of times I think it's important not to get too far ahead with our thoughts. It's hard to, when you're in a position that won't last for very long, when you're in a position that won't last very long and when you got things that need to change in the next few weeks, it's hard not it's hard living in the moment or being in the moment or focusing on my coffee or focusing on the comfortable couch or what have you. But I think it's important we do it, because when we start thinking about, hey, how am I going to get this next job or find this next career or pay this bill or deal with this, I don't know, whatever, get my car fixed. I'm just making these things up now. But it's easy to get anxious and stressed and palm sweaty and yucky sort of thoughts. So I'm going to drink a little more coffee. Good morning. RJ asked if there's any plans after work. Today is Monday. This is a day where I don't have any great plans after work. I enjoy doing these videos. I enjoy working on these videos. I posted a bunch of them yesterday. I was talking about my great weekend, and I'll get back to it a little bit. I'm getting better at it and more efficient at it and better at watching videos, and I know how I want them to come out. I want them to come out from different videos. I do a live show every day, and then I do a coffee with break with Ken show every day. After I do it, I go back and rewatch, and I splice this content into smaller content. And repost it on various social media platforms with words and with music. And I, for a while, was just watching one video at a time, and there'd be about 10 videos with me wearing this shirt, 10 little mini videos or little blips coming out. And I preferred to take pieces from different videos and then post them in sequence. And I think it looks more fresh, more interesting, less like I'm just taking clips from one video. And anyway, I was able to produce a bunch of different videos and cut up a lot of videos last night. And I don't know, I posted like 6 or 7 videos yesterday while having one of the most awesome days with my little nugget of love, Augie, that I could possibly have. And I was talking about it earlier, and I asked you to remind me, and nobody reminded me, to go back to my weekend and my how I had an awesome weekend. I work on Saturday mornings. I work from 7 to 3 as my standard shift. I work a fairly physical job. I am really tired usually when I get home, but my ex-wife asked if I'd take our son for a couple hours on Saturday afternoon, and rather than do that, I said, hey, could I have him sleep over? And he ended up spending the night. And he's just, and every time I think about that, he's just so much fun to hang out with. He'll sit there and do what I'm doing. I mean, he'll do what I'm doing. Plus, he'll make as big of a mess as he possibly can at any given time. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. He was on my live video for a little bit yesterday. And if he makes a mess, I think the only reason he makes a mess is to distract me, so while I'm cleaning up the mess, he can make 3 more messes. And he looks at me, and I'll open the drawer. I got a drawer, and it's got a bunch of pens and pencils in it. I don't know why. I don't even use pens or pencils. I know why, because I like when he opens up the drawer and grabs in and throws them all over my room. And he'll watch me, and he'll think it's the funniest thing. And then he'll look on the table to see if there's anything he can knock off the table. Sometimes there will be a cup of coffee that he wants to knock off the table. And yesterday morning, during my live video where he was on, he was crawling around being cute. I'm trying to feed him, what was I having? I think it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is delicious. And all of a sudden he smacks my coffee, and I barely saved it, but it did spill a little bit. It was a frantic moment. It was a great moment in live video history, and that was yesterday. But anyway, had an awesome weekend with him, and took him to a couple friends on Friday night who have a beautiful 1.5-year-old girl, almost 2-year-old girl, and had a little play date there. And we did our thing in the morning, and then went to church, went for a nice walk in the morning, and stopped by a buddy's and his wife on the way home, who hadn't seen Augie in a long time, and they were excited to see him because their kids are all grown or almost out of college or on their ways in life, and talking about marriage and things like that. And I think we forget how cute and innocent and perfect little babies can be, because they grow up to be teenagers. and they're not so perfect or innocent at that point. Just kind of kidding. Kind of. But anyway, had a great day and felt really productive yesterday. And I'm looking forward to having a great day today. Thank you so much. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, and I hope you have an awesome day at school. But I'm looking forward to my day. It's, I think, an important day for me, a transitional day. I'll see if it is or not. But I'm going to try and make it the best. I'm going to make it the best day I can. I got a good night's sleep. Oh, hey, Daniela, how are you? How are you? Well, thank you so much for joining, Daniela. I appreciate it. I have a coworker on. I have a coworker. I can't see your picture. I'll miss you if you're not working today. But I got a big day at work, and I'm looking forward to it. And I don't want to rush. Oh, you're so sweet, Daniela. Daniela is so sweet. She's one of the people at work that makes my job fun. And she does a different job than me, and she'll come through come on by, and we'll chat as she's doing her thing, and I'm doing my thing, and she'll go off and do her thing. And then I'll have somebody else come through, and then I'll have 3 other customers come through. And it's nice, and it's fun, and I get to interact with so many different people with so many different backgrounds and share experiences and share some time. I need to transition to something else, and I'll miss it when I'm gone. But I see some opportunities in the company potentially, and I don't know. Some changes are going to be made either way. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. I don't want to get up on another subject because, I don't know. It's 6:12. I don't want to rush today because rushing's no fun. When I got to rush and hurry through the shower and eat my meal without tasting it, it's no fun. So, hey, Josephine, thank you for joining. Thank you, RJ, for reminding me. But I'm going to go now, and I'm going to miss you a little bit. But odds are pretty good. I'll be back somewhere in the 9 o'clock hour doing my spinoff of this fantastic, it is a little bit, doing a spinoff of this fantastic show, Coffee with Ken. My newest show, which is going to reach even a huger audience with a different background because it's me in my car. It's called Coffee Break with Ken. One of my watchers thought that genius show name up. And I'm going to have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you all for joining. I hope you two had a great weekend. I hope you are excited about your day. It's Monday morning. Mondays are good days to kind of reset, get refocused and restarted. Drink coffee. Look forward to our day, our week, our month, our year, our life. And I hope you're doing all of the above. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself because that's important too. Because we all screw up from time to time. And I think the sooner we let that go, the better off we're going to be. So have a wonderful day. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.